Welcome to Inspire My Money
where we inspire you to do more with your money without a budget.
without a budget. Awesome. Today we're going to talk about today's topic. We're going to talk about interview style, about why Inspire My Money came to be,
and what it is that we hope you gain from it.
So I wanted to ask you, how did you get here? How did Inspire My Money get to this point where it is today? What happened?
Well, it started off because John and I were at a really low point in our marriage and in our finances. So you combine that, and it's just a really tough place to be. It's a really, there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, and it's just really, really hard. And we decided that we really wanted to fight for our relationship to overcome this. And we started to realize that we needed to communicate, that we hadn't been communicating really well, really deeply throughout our entire marriage. And so we started talking, and not just about finances, but about things that really mattered to us. And through those conversations, a lot of things changed, and our finances changed. And we were able to follow our dream, this dream that we'd had that we would do sometime in the future after we retired, go travel. Well, we realized that we wanted to do that now. And so we were able to make that happen in a very, very short amount of time, despite the fact that we had started at zero, right? We were at zero in our relationship and our money, and we were able to accumulate money together so that we could go travel with our two kids. And we realized that we needed to share this with other people, that we knew that there were so many other couples out there that were struggling with communication, that were struggling with money. And we had found our way, and we needed to share that. And that's really where Inspire My Money was born. We wanted to inspire other people, you, to go and do more with your money, to be able to communicate better with each other. And that's really where it came from. So how did you get here with Inspire My Money? What happened to make this all happen?
Well, Inspire My Money came out of some hard times, and we were a hard time in our marriage, a hard time in our finances, and life keeps moving forward and time keeps moving on, and I was like, what in the hell is happening here? How do we fix this mess? How do we have all this information, all this knowledge, all these good careers, and still be at zero and still be near divorce? How does this happen? We supposedly, you dream about this your whole life, that you're going to have this wonderful, great marriage and life, and things are going to be so awesome. Well, 20 years into our marriage, we were at our lowest point. And Inspire My Money came out of that. It came from us fighting through that and communicating, learning to communicate, trying all kinds of different things, and flourishing after that. Our marriage took off on a better, how it's supposed to be. And our finances actually started growing and happening. And we ended up saving a ton of money within a year. We got together and got a goal, and within a year, we started traveling the world. So going from zero money to being able to travel the world, going from near divorce to having a great relationship, a new marriage, we felt the need to share those steps and those processes that we went through with others so that they could have the same financial success, the same relationship growth that we had, and just share that with you and share that with everybody that we could find. So that's how Inspire My Money came to be, and that's where we're at today. So what do you want from Inspire My Money for others, and why? Why do you want this to happen?
My deep down goal here, deep heartfelt goal, is to really inspire couples to go after their dreams, to be able to have that communication, that deep communication that John and I were lacking for so long, to be able to have that communication so that you can so you can talk about your goals, talk about money, and be able to go after those dreams. I gave up on my dreams. I thought that they couldn't happen. And it wasn't until we really started talking that we learned how to communicate with each other, that we realized that we had the same dreams, that we had the same goals, that we wanted to do the same things, and it never would have happened. Those dreams never would have come true. We never would be traveling if we hadn't figured that out. I want to inspire others to do the same thing, to have those conversations, to have them be productive and positive, and to go after those dreams, to not put them off, not say, oh, hopefully maybe someday this will happen. It doesn't happen if you don't work at it. And that's really what I want from Inspire My Money, to inspire you to do more and to love life. So what is it that you want others to get out of Inspire My Money?
What I want others to gain from Inspire My Money is, a lot of what we gain, and it's the growth of our relationship, the growth of communicating, the growth of the family interaction, and just the connectedness, the getting on the same page. To, it's not all about money. Money became the byproduct for us, and it just kind of happened. It was part of our goal, and it just happens. And so what I want others to get from this is to set your ego aside and just know that there's more. There's more in your relationship, and there's more that comes out of that. And be willing to dive into that and tackle it and make it happen, because it's real, and it really does go beyond what you can imagine. So,
what was the impetus that had you start Inspire My Money?
A lot of it came, from our relationship happening and our relationship growth and our finances turning around quickly. I have this financial background, and so I've always known a lot of the knowledge to how to make that financial growth happen. But because of our relationship, there was just some things in there that just prevented it from happening. And so, a long time ago, I heard this. We were at this big meeting in Las Vegas, and big convention, and the lady got up on stage and she said, 1 + 1 = 2. And it was the only notes that I took in the whole convention. 1 + 1 = 2. I had this piece of paper, and it's the only thing I wrote down. It's the only piece of paper, the only notes I kept for years. 1 + 1 = 2. And my wife didn't understand it. Karen, I should say, didn't understand it. And so Inspire My Money comes from that. 1 + 1 is not 2. It is infinitely more. So when you and your spouse get together, get on the same page, communicate, and are fully immersed in each other's minds, really, and what you want to accomplish, what you want your family life to look like, all of the different goals that you have, and all different aspects of your life. 1 + 1 is not 2. And Inspire My Money for me came out of that. I want to show people that 1 + 1 is infinitely more when you get together. And that's what I want to share with you here. So one last question. What does Inspire My Money do for your family?
Inspire My Money, the things that we have discovered, that John and I have discovered together, the practices that we've put into place about communication, about money, has allowed us to live a life of our dreams. We never imagined that we could do something so different, that we could travel the world and have experiences in other countries with our children on a regular basis, and not just regular, for us it's full time. So it allows us to embrace our dreams, to go after them, to experience it, and to really live life to its fullest.